Welcome to Let's Play Solitaire, and thanks for joining. Today we're going to tackle a random game and try our best to tackle whatever comes at us. So let's go ahead and get started here. First things first, I like to play the column cards and then go to the draw pile. The draw pile is right here. We'll talk about that draw pile a little bit in a minute. Let's see, we can play this 4 right here. We can play this 3. We can also play this 2, although I am cautious on low cards, but we'll play it for now. That's good. That'll allow us to open up this column, which is what we need to do. Looks like there's a couple queens here. We're going to want to play possibly a king if we have one, and preferably a black king. Then we can move this red queen over and open up some stuff. But we could also play both scenarios, because this would open up a column as well. So there's the draw pile. Good news is that we have an ace of hearts. Now, we typically want to save this as insurance for later. Don't want to play this. We want to hold on to it. It has more value that way because there's 21 cards behind this in the draw pile. We'd like to be able to get at a few of those. So, let's see here. We have a 9. Can't play that. We could play this jack. That maybe we'll make it our first move. You know, it's debatable whether you should play it early or not, and it changes. Now there we have the king. We're going to take that king down, and we'll move this queen over. We're again looking for a black king, preferably to get this one out here, and just keep our eyes open. If we can open up any one of these other columns, we'll play this ace as well. I am hesitant about bringing this down. I know we can bring down the 6. I think we'll get to it later. We'll see what else is out there. Yeah, I'm going to hold off. There's the king we want. We're going to play that. We'll move this queen over. And we can play this 6 instead. This 6 has way more value than the 6 that was just in the draw pile earlier on. If you remember, let's go back a little bit here. We could have played the 2 and then the 6. But again, the 6 from this column is going to be much more valuable. So we get lucky on that decision there. So we're going to move this 6 instead of the 6 from the draw pile. Now, if the 6 had been in, there was a 6 of clubs in the very front of the draw pile, it would be a toss-up as to which one to play. So here we have a 5 we can play, and we can play this 8. This 8 is very important because it'll allow us to move this 7 over. But before we do that, we're going to bring down this 10. This 10 is a very valuable card because it allows us to open up this column again. We're going to move that over there. Very good card. We got a bunch of good cards. We're going to try to open up one of these columns so we can move the king in there, potentially. You never know. You can get bottlenecked. Let's start with the 7 of diamonds. Open up that column. That's a real good card. We're going to move the jack here, and it's a very, very good card because that'll allow us to accomplish our objective. This 10 right here will play down, and then the 9 can go underneath it, and that allows us to play the king. Though, since this king is in the very back of the draw pile, we're going to hold off on it just in case we find another king. Let's say in one of these columns here, because if we found another king in one of these columns here, we might want to play that one first. And this is at the very back of the draw pile, which means it's always going to be the last card. We can play it whenever we want. So let's go ahead and play this 4 right here. There's another 5. We're going to play the 3 under the 4, then open up a column. That's a good card. Ace of diamonds, we'll play that up top. And we'll play the deuce of diamonds. Interesting card right there. Ideally, it'd be a red queen, but it's not. But hey, we're going to figure it out one way or other. So this is really good. We've saved this as insurance. We're not going to use it yet. We will look for other moves. Can't play the 7 there. So, we're going to play out of the back. For now, we're going to play the king. We're going to play this jack. And we're going to go to the front of the draw pile. Now is the time we use our insurance card. And one of the questions we had earlier, if you remember, we played this jack of spades. There is a jack of clubs in there. We may consider swapping that out, but we don't know yet. just something to think about there. So we're going to play this ace right here. And then the 4 should drop. We'll be able to play the 2 of spades, and we'll see where we're at. Also, we'll be able to play the 3 of diamonds and that 10. So let's go through again. We're going to wait on the 4. We are going to play the 10. And we are going to play this 3 of diamonds next, I believe. Yeah, this will play that. Here we go. There's the 3 of diamonds. Now we're going to hold off on moving down this 2 of clubs. We could do it, but it would be blocking. Well, I guess it wouldn't be totally blocking, but we don't have an ace of clubs out there yet. So let's go ahead and go through again. Here's the 4. I think that's going to be the first card we play here. And then next time around, we'll get the 2 of spades. So let's go through again. There's the 2 of spades. And I think we maybe, we really need to get to the 6 of diamonds. That would allow us, if we had the 6 of diamonds, we could play one of these 2 5s here, either the 5 of clubs or the 5 of spades. So we may have to go back. But before we do that, we're just going to exhaust every option possible. And it appears we've pretty much done that. Yeah, we've pretty much done that. So we're going to have to go back and figure out a different path. We're going to go back to where this jack of clubs came from versus the jack of spades. We're going to try to play that instead. So let's go back. You might want to fast forward about 20 seconds or so, maybe a little more, a little less, and we'll try to solve from there. Okay, that's where the jack of spades came from. We're still going to play this 10. We're going to play the 9. We're not going to play that. We are going to play this 3. We are going to play this 4. We'll play this ace. We'll play the deuce of diamonds. And I think we can play, we'll play this king and this jack. We may take it back depending on what's under these 5s. We're going to get that red 6, which is in the very front, in just a minute. Let's see if there's any other moves here. There are not. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit tricky here. We'd like to play this 4 and this deuce. Okay? So what that means is we're going to play the ace, we're going to play the jack, we're not going to play the 6 of diamonds, even though that's a critical card. We're going to play that on the next time we go through the draw pile. So we're going to play the ace of hearts right there, we're going to play the jack, not going to play the 6 because we want to play this deuce and 4. So going through again. And now it should look like this deuce, 4, 6. And we just want to make sure there's no other moves we missed. We'll play this 3 of diamonds. We'll play this 10. And of course, I think that will be it right there. Okay. So going through again and just check to make sure there's no moves. There are no more moves in the back. So now we're going to play all 3 of these cards. We're going to play the deuce. Oh, let's see. There's one more. There's nothing. Okay, we can't move the 9 behind there. Sorry, going a little fast here. You're going to play the deuce of spades. You're going to play the 4 right there. And now we play the all-important 6. There are 2 options with the 5s. We don't know which one, if any, will work. But if one of them does, we solve this. If not, we may not. We may be done with this game. So let's try the 5 of clubs first. We're going to try that first. Let's play it over here. It's a 2 of hearts. Okay, we can play that. There's a 9. We can play that. But does that lead anywhere? Well, I mean, there's a 3 of hearts. We can go 4 of hearts. And I think there's a 3 of spades in the back, right? But the question is, could we find any more spades, particularly the 4 of spades? And I don't see it there. So that appears to be the dead end move. So that one doesn't work. So that does not bode well. But fortunately, we have this 5 of spades. Now, maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. We're going to find out. Queen. Okay, that's the card we can play. That's going to allow us to open up this column with a jack in it, too. So we did the jack one first, backwards. Now there's another move here. I don't know if you see it, so I'm going to explain it here. We want to get this 5 of diamonds up top. Okay, if you notice, there are 2 4s, 4 diamonds, 4 hearts. What we're going to do is take the 3 of clubs and put it under the 4 of hearts. Okay, that allows us to put the 4 of diamonds up, but more importantly, it allows us to put the 5 of diamonds up. Okay, and that's good. That's a really good card for us in many, many ways, which we'll see. Most importantly, it allows us to play this 5 of clubs. So that's good. We're going to play that. We can also play this deuce. Now, if that route doesn't work out, the other option, of course, is to play the 6 of diamonds up top and move the 6 of hearts up. So we move the 5 of spades there, 6 of diamonds up, and then we take the 6 of hearts and move it there, which gives us a king. It allows us to move this queen here. So that may actually be a better move. If it's not, we'll take it back and try the other route. Now, let's keep our fingers crossed that there's something good under this queen, like a 7 of diamonds. Oh, there's a 7 of diamonds. We already have it. So let's see what else is there. 10 of diamonds. Okay, we can play that. Going to move it here. Keep our fingers crossed. 8 of spades. And that is an interesting card because if you remember earlier, there was a red 9 under this column, which means we may have to go back that way. Oh no, we don't have to go back that way. And the reason is this 6 of diamonds right here in the foundation pile can be brought down. If you'll notice, we can put it under the 7. That'll allow us to move this 5 underneath it. So right there, the 5 goes underneath it. There's the 2 of hearts. There's the 9. We can move the 8 right here. Open up that column a little more. And there we have the 4 of spades. We're going to have this solved in just a minute. There's the 3 of spades at the very back of the straw pile. Right there. We'll put it up top. We can play the 7 of hearts here. And I'm going to guess that there is an ace of clubs under this 4 of spades. And there is. So there we play the ace. We'll play this 2. We'll move this 6 here. And yeah, we're just going to start moving some cards up here. We'll have to get these 2. And then once we get these 2, we're good to go. So let's see. 3 of clubs. We'll move the hearts. We'll move the 4 of clubs up. Go 5 of spades. Let's see. 4 of hearts. 5 of hearts. 6 of hearts. And then we can go clubs. Move clubs up. Now we're going to do spades. Now we can do diamonds, and we'll get to that process, or get through this process here. Now we can do hearts, this heart, and of course, bring 9 of clubs down there. And of course, we have solved it. So that was a pretty cool game. And of course, that is going to wrap this up. I am signing out. I would like to thank you for watching. And of course, if you're looking for more tips, I would highly recommend checking out this Solitaire Complete Tip Guide if you have not already. Anyway, thanks for watching and good luck.